He did it. He did it. Rory really did it. He finally won another major. He finally wrapped up that career Grand Slam. And he finally got his green jacket in the process. And somehow, some way this time, he did not blow it. But not for a lack of trying. You can even say he did blow it. Multiple times. But the dude just kept fighting back. It was actually pretty amazing how many times he made terrible mistakes, only to recover with incredible shots. I mean, it jumped right off the rails right at the very start of the round, too. Dude comes out to start the day with a 2-stroke lead and then immediately gives them both back on the first hole with a double bogey. By the end of the second hole, he's already a stroke behind. And that was the first Carl Lewis moment of the day. The first of many uh-ohs right there on the second hole. Imagine this dude's mindset. Imagine this dude's mindset and headspace at that very moment. After just 2 holes, all the buildup about how this was supposed to be the biggest day of his entire life. Probably spent all night thinking about making that 2-stroke lead last all day, or as long as possible, right? And yet within 2 holes, not only was it gone, he was looking up at Bryson. Incredibly, though, Rory said that double actually settled him down. It actually settled him in. And then he played like it, ripping back control of the round. Incredibly, he didn't just spiral out and crash and burn like everybody expected him to. In fact, if anyone did that, it was Bryson. Because from that moment forward, where Bryson held a 1-stroke lead, on the third tee, he wound up 4 over, which gave Rory an open opportunity to open up a 4-shot lead after 9 holes. Like, let me just stop right there. After 2, he's looking up at 1, but at the turn, he's got a 4-shot lead? The hell is going on? But, a 4-shot lead. So, I'd ask the hell is going on, but what could possibly go wrong at that point, right? It has to be his day at that point, right? Because he had already blown it, got it all the way back, and now had pushed the lead to 4 shots. Double what he started the day with. There's no way this guy, even this guy, could possibly blow a 4-stroke lead on the back 9 on Masters Sunday after everything he's been through for the past decade plus, right? No way could this guy blow it, right? Fast forward to 13. To maybe Rory's easiest setup for maybe his easiest shot of the round. Nice little 86-yard chip shot approach. After a strategic layup, totally in control. Totally in control, still led by 3 shots, only to have this happen.
86 to the hole.
Look for this a little long, a little left. Oh, Rory. Oh, my goodness.
Can't explain it.
Oh, he hit a terrible pitch at 2 and kind of chunked it left with a pull. And I thought he would use that bank on the left.
I love Masters, not just golf announcer, but Masters golf announcer trying to be so congenial and so careful when that's the epitome of, are you bleeping kidding me? Quote, oh, Rory, can't explain it. Are you freaking kidding me? No, boy, you're right about one thing. You can't explain it. The worst possible shot at the worst possible time. The dude really did post yet another double in essentially the worst spot ever, which made that his 2nd double bogey of the round and his 4th of the weekend. How the hell are you going to win that tournament with 4 double bogeys? If it didn't already seem obvious, nobody ever has. Nobody has ever won the Masters with 4 double bogeys until Rory just did. but not to get ahead of ourselves because there was still plenty of work to be done. Not yet, though, because at that point after 13, it was somehow all tied up again. And again, just imagine where this dude's dome had to be. The absolute mind bleep of blowing multiple multi-stroke leads with all that scar tissue already, all that baggage already that guy was carrying in, with so much on the line, pretty much everything on the line. But somehow, this dude is able to manage to bounce back yet again, thanks in part to a truly ionic shot on 15. He really needed a signature moment in that moment, and he got it. This will go down in Masters history. This approach on 15 is going to be replayed forever.
Underneath one limb, rises and turns over. 7-iron, 207.
Come on. 6-iron yesterday, set up an eagle. Is this enough? It is.
My goodness,
Oh, here it comes. The shot of a lifetime.
I mean, you want to talk about a golf shot. I mean, come on. It does not get any better, any more gorgeous than that. That ball flight was borderline erotic. And to pull that off right at that moment, where it looked like the wheels were going to fly right off, and this was going to be yet another signature Rory choke. Man, that was massive. Massive. It finally felt like the real breakthrough. Like, he can't possibly blow this now. Which brings us to the 18th green, where Rory finally got to line up the putt that he's been waiting on for the past decade, or even longer, to knock down. You could say he waited his entire life to be hovering over this putt for the win on 18. The putt that was finally going to get him his green jacket and his career slam and end the 11-year major drought and finally vanquish all of his demons. Right, Rory? At that point, I almost expected him to miss it coming back. That's how bad that was. I don't even think you could slow down slow enough to justify that. Finally, he's standing over a putt to kill all the demons. Oh, holy crap, dude. How? Pretty fitting that Jim Nantz said only 4 words in those entire 30 seconds. Going to a playoff. Because what else is there even to say when you see that other than what else is there to say but that? If he had broke out the Bodie, it would have been so appropriate. We would have all understood. How do you miss that putt? After all of that, after that round, after the last decade of golf, how does Rory miss that putt? And with the way Justin Rose finished the way he did by knocking in that 20-footer. It was a big-time Carl Lewis butt puckering.
Made your butthole poker up.
I mean, that did make his butthole pucker up.
Butthole.
But then, this is the whole point, but then, somehow, some way, Rory manages to reset and refocus and pull off another incredible shot. I mean, right out of his ass, honestly. This approach on the 73rd hole, the first playoff hole, might have been his best shot all weekend long. And man, did he ever need it.
This isn't going right. Might be going right at it. Should come back down off the slope. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, virtual perfection, so well inside of Justin Rose. Just a dart in the exact right spot. Finally setting up the moment. Essentially the same moment. All over again. So let me set up the moment all over again. Another easy putt to finally get Rory his first Masters and the career Grand Slam. No way you can miss this one. No way could you miss this one. I mean, granted, no way could you miss the first one, but no way you can miss both. Another easy stroke to vanquish all of the demons, all of the haters, all of everything once and for all. This opportunity, and I'm not going to lie, I thought in the back of my mind, after he missed it on the 72nd hole, I thought, man, I don't know that you ever recover from that. But if he misses this, well, this is what actually happened.
The long journey is over. McIlroy has his masterpiece.
So pretty amazing scene, pretty amazing moment. Worth the wait, worth the pain, worth the drama. Reminded me a little bit, actually, of Luka's return in Dallas last week. And what I mean by that is just an amazing outpouring of genuine human emotion. Like, how can you not be happy for that guy? I know for some of you, he's pretty polarizing. I know some of you don't like him at all. I know he's not perfect, but guess what? Nobody is. The dude has always been a class act. And I mean, a tremendous talent, but a guy that could grind his way through a course too. And to see him finally put it together and withstand such an insane round. I mean, an insane and wild round, and still finish that job and not choke. Because I don't know how you come back. If you don't finish that round, I don't know how you come back from that. I don't care if he is only 35. Never mind come back. How do you ever show your golf face ever again? Never mind your golf face. How do you ever show your human face ever again if you don't finish that round? But he did. So that to me was an amazing viewing experience. I mean, I can't even imagine what it was like for that dude doing it and living it if we all felt the way we felt watching it. And honestly, if you couldn't enjoy it or respect it, I'm not sure you can enjoy anything at all.